October content planner for YouTube. I wanted to bring you all with me. I was getting ready to um, put together my content planner for YouTube for the month of October. And I know on social media, I have been hearing reading a lot of people talk about Vlogtober. Vlogtober. So I'm not joining in on this. I was just trying to get more organized with my content planning. So this month right here, instead of me doing one basic content planner for all of my social media accounts, I'm going to try to do one for each account. And for my YouTube account, I know that other people could probably use this also, especially with October coming up, or just people in general that's trying to get more organized with your content planning and just staying more organized. But anyway, my content planner for October is going to be like a fall color that will kind of match in with fall colors, autumn. I don't know about Halloween, so let's get started. The size that I'm using is going to be a 8 by 10 inches, and I'm just going to leave this here for now. On this planner, I need to add a spot for the date, time, and topic idea on page 1. I'm going to try to add a spot for that to go about 30 times. Saying that I may post like 30 times this month, which is my plan to post at least 30 times this month. And then I'm going to do 30 additional pages for each daytime topic idea video, and I'm going to leave a spot to write my ideas and like a box in the bottom to or somewhere on the page to draft it out and everything like that. So let's go. I don't know why I always like to use these boxes, but they make them real easy for me to kind of see what I'm doing. So even if I start with one box like this, I can always kind of duplicate it and make it, the rest of the boxes that I need. And it's already lined. So that also works out. I think I'm going to keep this first page real simple because, like I said, I want to get like at least 30 spots on a page. Let's see. Let's see how many I can get on here. I was able to get all 30. Let's see. Looks like it could definitely be 30. Okay. I want to group that together because even if I don't 100% use this, I still want to keep that group together because I can always come back and use it on like a different page for something else. Or I can just ungroup them and recount them. But I'm just gonna leave that right there for me. I haven't really decided is that the size I want it to be, or is that even the size that'll work. So I need area for date, time. That should be big enough for time, and the topic idea. Um, I need a box bigger than that for the topic idea. That's not gonna work. I'm trying to line this up as best as I can with what's already there, and it's looking like that's about as close as I'm ready to get it. So that'll work. That's the topic idea. Or maybe I'll stretch the topic idea all the way out. So I'm going to try to count them again this way. This will give me a better idea of how many I actually have. One, two. All right, so that's 30. Let's see. That's it. So just like that. So literally, that's really all I need for my first page. And this is going to be like my table of content page that I'll be able to write in. So we're going to add one more box up here. Hold on, let me do this right quick. I want to group those. Now I want to group everything. So that if I do come and move it, it won't, break apart. And then it's still separated. It's not 100%. All right, so I'm gonna do this so as you can tell, you can see the mistakes in there. So I'm gonna do this as if I was selling this. So we're gonna start over, and that's the good thing about having Canva. You can kind of work around it, learn from your mistakes, keep going. Not make a big deal, just kind of keep going, and it don't take long if you go ahead and correct the mistake at the beginning. So I'm gonna try to do this the same way. And this way I can do it like this because I didn't really want it right there. So with that being said, I may not be able to get all 30 in there, but it would be more closer to how I want it to look because I kind of want to stay in between, in the margin. So let's see how many we can get. One, two, three. I'm going to stop it at 25 because I can always just duplicate this page if I just reprint the page. But to keep this page from being so cluttered, I'm just gonna stop it at 25. I do want to group everything. Now I add some text. And another thing, if you follow along with this video, like what I'm putting for my text, it don't have to be that at all. It really just needs to be exactly what you need yours to say. But for this page right here, this is what I need it for. So I can go back to it like in one area and kind of see which day I did, you know, which video at which time. So I can know if I want to come and add a video in between somewhere, I can kind of look on here and see where I can put it in if I, you know, if it even makes sense. So now I want to do this, and I'm about to see do I want that or not. Once again, a spot for the date and the time that I posted it, and that way you can also go back in the future and see which days and times work best. And that's another part that I do want to add. Um, let me do this because I do want the date and the date right there. Make all the text 20 so it don't look throw throw it around. And in my writing, I may not be able to put the date and the date right there. So once again, but I'm not gonna waste time and do it right now. But once again, I may change how that look. So I want the date, and then I want to be more specific with the date. With the day, date, and time on the separate pages. I want to make sure I leave enough room so it's easy to kind of go back to my notes and know what was going on. I'm gonna try to get to the point real in just a minute because I'm trying to show you different ways to kind of make this as beginner friendly and usable right off as possible. Let's see how that would look. No. I'm gonna take that off. I can always write the day in. I can't really explain why. I don't really have a reason, but to me, the day that I posted on is kind of important to me, along with the time and the date that I posted on. And that'll also help me, kind of in the future know, when are my viewers on, what times are my viewers on the most, what days are my viewers on the most. What the date is just going to pretty much be for my reference. Topic idea. So let's go right here, back here. I don't need really much room for the topic idea because I could probably just put like a few keywords, tags, and things like that in there because I already, use this area for my title again, like some title ideas probably. Excuse me. Then I also like to always keep some boxes because I like some stuff is just easier to keep a little separate and in bigger areas than in smaller areas, if that makes sense. And that's it. I can delete. No, I can't. I'm not gonna delete this page. I'm gonna leave it like that because I can use it for something else. But that's that. That would be like my table of content page. This would be the actual planner for October. And I am going to put up here that this is for October. So, when I'm coming back. Right? So now that's it. So now all I need is 25 pages of this, or, I don't even have to do 25 pages. But if I wanted to go ahead and like pre-make my journal for next month, I would print this 25 times and use this as my first page 25 times. And this, all right, in this part, I'm just making the separated pages. So I'm up to. I apologize. I started making the pages before I started back recording, but this is what we're up to so far. I didn't get far before I realized it wasn't recording. Up to day 8, so I'm not going to do the full 25 pages on camera. I'm going to pause it and come back. Okay, so I've added all of the numbers. Instead of me saying day 13 or October, I just took all of that part out so that I could come back to this template and use it for another month if I needed to. But so this is how it looks. It's numbered 1 through 25. I have 25 lines right here. So now all the thing I have to do is go back and I want to just spruce it up a little bit with a few fall colors or like a few fall designs like this. So what I probably will do is just, let me just move this right here for now because I don't need that. I'm going to group these and copy them. And I'm going to see like it like that. Because once I print them, it's not gonna, just show up like this anyway. So no, let me take that back. It's going to show up exactly like this, but once I print them, I won't have these lines right here. I won't have the margin lines, but you can't see them anyway. And this part right here, like this right here, that's what I'm saying. That part won't show, but the rest of it, that'll be there for decoration. I don't want to add too much and run out. So I'm just gonna go to the next page because, like I said, I just want to keep it simple. It don't have to be much. I just want to, be able to look at it. I don't have Canva Pro, so I'm not going to use any of those elements. That's pretty. And the reason why I didn't do this before I added everything to it, and just kind of duplicate the pages like I would with everything else, I really didn't want each page to say the same thing. I kind of wanted them to stick out. I just didn't know in what way. So this is the way that they're going to stick out. They're all going to, well, not all of them. They're kind of going to have their own little design to them. And I'm gonna try to keep you on with me for most of this process. But if it starts to seem a little too long, like I'm not gonna keep you all on while I do this for another 30, 45 minutes. If it seems to start taking a little too long, I'm going to repause the video and come back once I have it like either halfway done or done. But that's page one, and I have 25 more to go. I can try to find something different. And most everything is going to just probably be something that I'm just putting to the back of what's already there. It's not going to show or anything in the way. Let me see, can I add a little something else to that? Cause it looks fine, but it looks plain at the same time. And I'm gonna leave it. It's really pretty, but it's too dark. Just go lighten it and bring it down to about 50%. And if this method that I'm using right here, if it seems like it's just going to be a bit much or something like that, then I probably just wouldn't use all of them. Just keep changing around, which I'm probably not. I probably am going to halfway through just start just reusing them in different spots to just save some ink. I can bring it right here. Okay, but let me do this because I think you pretty much see what I mean now. So I'm going to just make designs like this throughout for the rest of the 25 pages, and I'll be back. I am really liking this look right here. So what I think I'm going to do, instead of continuing to find different backgrounds and things like that, I think I'm going to stick with this. and I'm gonna show you how I'm going to do it. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna leave everything the way it is because I'll come back to this one, at a later time if I and that template is already pretty much done. So I'm just gonna take a copy of that one, and this will be one that I can edit out the way I like that other one. So I'm gonna do fall color content, fall leaf, so I can kind of remember it better. So I'm gonna delete everything except for that other one off of this, and I'm going to take the number off because for me to go through and do those numbers again would take a while. So I'm gonna do that off camera. But for now, I'm just going to do this one and just finish this project off. Okay. Fall colors, content planner. And what I need with this one right here is very basic. I have other printables that I print for my more, for what I need for my more information. But for next month, I want to use these. And doing it this way right here, this is just a part of my pre-planning, just in case I do decide I want to print it all at one time. I just did do that one more time. So it's 25 pages here. Table of contents, if you will, and cover page. So when I get ready to put it in the binder, I already have my 25 pages ready to go. Only thing I have to do is hole punch it right here, put it in the binder. Have a good day.